Are you wondering how you can convert your Canva templates to PSD files? Because just about a week ago I was, and I had to go on like a 4-day excursion on the internet trying to figure out just how to do that same thing. And it was not an easy task, which is why I'm here today showing you exactly how to do it. If that's something you want to learn how to do, stick around. In the meantime, if you're new here, hey guys, I'm Heather Ferris. I run a Pinterest marketing agency and education company. We use Canva all the time for the majority of our clients, but I just recently hired a new graphic designer and he only uses Photoshop. So I needed a way around the Canva situation. But if you want to learn how to make Canva templates or Pinterest images using Canva, I have all of that stuff on this channel. So you can click around, you can click the flags and find that content in playlists here. But in the meantime, if you're just here to learn how to convert those Canva templates to PSD files, then let's just dive into the computer and I'm going to show you right now how to do it. In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Photopea to convert your templates inside of Canva to PSD files. We recently ran across a situation where we need to outsource some of our template creation, our monthly creation for clients inside of our agency out to a designer, and he only works in Photoshop. And this was going to be a problem. So here's what we're doing instead. So inside of Canva, you will open your template that you want to convert. Now, I've already done one of these to test this out, just to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Now, Photopea is an online Photoshop-based editor, and essentially we're going to use this free program to convert our Canva templates to PSD files. So we're going to take this one right here, and we are going to download it. This is page 30, and we're downloading it as a PDF standard. So we want it to be a PDF file, and we're going to choose the template that we would like to use. Now these are templates that my client came to me with already. She purchased these from another Canva designer. So we just use them in her business on her behalf. And in this case, we need them to be a PSD file because they are currently a Canva template. So we're gonna open that file. So go File, Open, and open the PDF. Now if you're not familiar with Photoshop, this might be a little confusing for you. But it's basically going to pull the PDF file in and you can see all of these layers. Now, we need all of these layers to be retained in the design because we need them when we convert them to a PSD file. We need to be able to edit each individual layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to just come in here and we're going to click the eyeball. Then we're just going to save it as a PSD file, and I'm going to open it in Photoshop and test it out. That way we know for sure that it worked. So what we're going to do is just go up here and say File, Save as PSD, and then I'm going to open this in my Photoshop editor. So let me move my face, Show in Finder, and I right click Open with Photoshop. And then it should pull it in over here. Now the fonts aren't going to match up because I don't have these fonts in my Creative Cloud. So I'm just going to switch it over and resolve those fonts. And that, of course, is going to change. Now I'm going to come in here and just click these and make sure all of the layers came through like I wanted them to. Now they're going to be all wonky. They're not going to be in the right position. My editor's going to have to pretty the design up a little bit. But he's already having to put the text in anyways, so that's really not going to be a big deal. All right, and they came through. So now what we need to do is upload these into our drive. So we know that they worked. We downloaded it as a PSD or a PDF file, PDF standard. We opened it in Photopea, and now we have a PSD file that works. So that is your trick. Thanks so much for watching. So that wasn't so hard. It was actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. When I initially did it for my client, I converted 10 Canva PDF files to PSD files in about a half hour. So if you are trying to convert like a bunch of these to PSD files, it might take you a bit longer, but if you get in a groove, grab a cup of coffee or some tea, I think you can probably kick it out in pretty quick with this strategy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it and you want to learn more about Pinterest marketing in general, stick around the channel. We have plenty of videos. There's a whole Pinterest marketing playlist over here that you can watch. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.